Nessie! Come back!
During the summer of 2023, we moved to a remote Scottish Hebridean island to be its only two residents, along with our 2 pet sheep and pair of cats. These remote islands seem to retain an old-fashioned rhythm and a charm which we find encouraging us to live a more frugal and simple life, the way man was perhaps more intended to. We have an ancient stone cottage to restore, veggies to grow, livestock to build up, fish to catch and smoke, a boat to buy, and much more. Step back in time with us at the Scottish Isle. Hello.
Hello. What's happening?
I'm going to the post office and village
Where
shop.
did you get that hat? Where did you? So are you going to the post office?
Which is also the village shop.
We went there on Sunday. I thought, honestly, everything just blends into one for me here. Yesterday was Sunday, yeah?
Sunday, and it was shut. It was shut 2 hours earlier than it should be.
So that went down well.
So we're off again. We're getting used to rowing though. It's I find it quite fun. I thought it was a bit daunting to start with, rowing over in the dinghies, seeing as we don't have a proper boat yet. But it's quite fun.
Talk about the boat you've been looking at.
It's not dangerous either. It's because the channel between the island and the mainland really isn't that far. If you fell in, you could quite easily swim to shore.
It's deep.
It is deep.
But
there's not exactly a kraken in there or anything though.
No, but yeah, it's the width is swimmable.
Yeah. But yeah, we've been looking at so we like the idea of a Pioneer Multi, which is a polyethylene, is it? Hulled boat, solid boat, with a sort of W-shaped keel, draft, shallow draft, good for these waters. And the most important thing is it has a ramp on the front that folds down. So you can literally walk straight on and off of it if you park it right on the pier, on the jetty, whatever you do with a boat, park it, I don't know.
Moor it.
Well, that's when it's out at sea, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
You're such a landlubber.
Yeah, I've no interest whatsoever in the sea or boats. My interests lie elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Thank you to our new Patreon subscribers. It's nice to see you.
Well, there's a reminder. You can subscribe to Patreon. Details are... Can we put them on the screen?
Yeah.
Details are on the screen now. There's also the Starlink campaign, which... Are we at 20% now?
Not quite, I don't think.
Well, it's getting there anyway. It's, it's slow, but anything that you can donate helps towards getting Elon Musk's Starlink internet. And how many outages have we had over the past?
This weekend.
Oh, it's just been mental. So what we're going to show you now is the process of getting to the boats, getting in the boat, Katie falling out of the boat into the sea, getting washed over to the islands across the way, Air Sea Rescue coming out to get her, or not. She might just row over. We'll see how you feel, yeah? Okay. Are we done?
Yeah. Stop looking at yourself.
I'm not looking at myself.
Why are you still filming? It's really awkward.
For that reason.
The current's really strong today. Stop filming.
Are you using this one?
Yeah.
Isn't this one that I used?
Yeah.
What, are you okay with it?
Yeah.
Now really, you want to be going, and that's a direction. Could have stayed my gloves look. In that direction. Yeah? Hang on, I was going to give you a push.
No, you're all right. This is the bit I don't like. I'm going to need to push myself off. You're all right. See? Goodbye.
I think it's about time for the Pugwash theme tune again, don't you?
For the what?
The Captain Pugwash theme tune.
Right.
Now,
Now
do you
what?
want me to turn you so you're in the right direction? Okay.
No.
Don't forget you got your microphone on.
I've got my microphone on, yes.
And we're off. You're doing very well.
Thanks very much.
Going in the wrong direction. That's it.
I think my hat's going to blow off.
Say again.
I knew that was going to happen.
Don't lose your hat.
Oh no!
Katie, this is your last attempt to get your hat.
Come on!
How much did that cost?
Goodbye, hat! Wilson!
Oh, I don't know. Why would you keep your hat on when you're
I've still got a
rowing?
microphone on. Scott can't hear what I'm saying just now. I could say anything I like. So he never does any work. Never rows anywhere. I'm always the one going to get the shopping. It's quite choppy.
Yeah. Where'd you get your hat from? I don't think she can hear me. Hello? It's amazing how the sound doesn't travel over water when you want it to. Well, look, you can see the car over there in the distance, so that's where we leave the car. There, she's done it now. She's corrected herself and she is back on course. And off goes the hat down there. I don't know if you can see it.
It's almost a perfect landing. If I do say so myself. Need to get a new hat now. Well, I'm very happy with Mason's mortar. The colour is natural, undyed lime, as close as we can get it to this stuff. It's actually got a wee sort of a pinky hue to it, which is quite nice. It's a very warm colour. We agreed that there's no point in repointing this wall and making everything flat, because half of the character is going to go out of the whole wall if we do that. So we know that it's all going to be it's all going to be different. Every single joint is going to be different. It went off really quickly. I know people were saying it was too dry, stuff was dropping on the floor, but you know, you reuse what's dropped on the floor. It went off. What was it, about overnight, Scott? It was, you know, there's no cracking. The reason I had it super dry is because I read it's better. It's better that way to stop cracking, especially if you're in a damp environment anyway, which we are. This stone was completely loose and just rock solid now.
It's very windy. Hopefully you can hear me fine. I'm up on the west of the island, a part that I've never been to before. I'll give you a 360 in a second. See over there, just see if I can, there, that's the next peak that me and Katie are going to have to get to. Katie's not so interested in climbing up these things as I am, so hopefully I'll be able to persuade her, because it's not that difficult from where I am. In fact, it's so easy I might actually go and do it. I'm saying that easy, but once I start, who knows what I'm going to find. So let me do this 360. I'm just going to flip the camera now. So over there in the distance, that's the mainland. Everything in the foreground is the island. Again, over in the distance, that's the mainland. That's kind of the, I don't know, is it a mountain? I don't think it is, but anyway, that's what's facing the cottage. That peak there, beautiful sky. It's raining over there. Fingers crossed it doesn't come this way. And again over there, that's the mainland, the high ground. But that peak in the centre of the screen is part of the island. So I'm going to go and walk over there now. Wish me luck. Well, this is a real test for the mics. I'm getting blown off here now. So unfortunately, it's as far as I can get. I can't even talk or breathe. It's so windy. This is going to have to wait for another day. Oh God. The other problem that I have, or anybody has, is underneath. Anybody that's walked in the Highlands of Scotland know just how treacherous this kind of ground can be. And I didn't come out of a stick, which is, God, that wind's picking up, is kind of like imperative in a situation like this, because getting back to my point, the divots and the rocks that are all hidden by all this vegetation are just lethal. So you kind of need to know where you're standing before you stand on it, hence a stick. And I'm just falling all over the place around here. So yeah, be prepared next time. Ah, beautiful shot. Right, I'm off back. The next time you see me, I'll be on the path. If I'm not on the path, I'll be in a box. Okay, that's me back on the path. I didn't get blown off. But that was a very, very strong wind. There's a gate down here. You know how I'm partial to a nice gate? Well, there's a gate over here that I haven't had a look at. I just don't know how to get down to it. This is the moss that Katie likes and wants all over the steps coming up to the house. So yeah, this looks like some kind of penning system. Yeah, it is. That's interesting. It's not that old either. I just saw something moving out of the corner of my eye to my left. I think it was a pine marten. This is like I'm crossing a burn to get to it. Well, this was definitely used to put cattle or sheep in it. As I said, it's not that old. I would say 50s, 60s, could even be a bit later than that. But like I said, you can see this from the path when you were coming back to the cottage from crossing over on the boats. But it just hasn't been accessible because of the vegetation. Well, another interesting bit of island history. You'll have to bear with me because I don't have my new microphone on. I didn't come out and intend to do any filming. But there's a cottage. And I'm over here, kind of on the foreshore, and I found another spot where the old inhabitants were dumping their broken pots and glasses and cups, etc., which is all around here, otherwise known as a midden, and found these. So bits of printed and painted Victorian bowls and plates, and there's a tiny teacup handle. I mean, very tiny that. It's an interesting piece. I was just about to leave and I found this old teapot lid. Wonder how many coppers that made.